Hey everyone, so today I'm going to do one of my empties videos. This is my first video of 2014. I've got some new ideas planned in store, but I just figured I'd go ahead and clean out the trash that's accumulating in my bathroom. Most of these items are vegan and cruelty free. I've pretty much got all the non-vegan items kind of used up systematically. So anyway, I'll just get right into it. The first item I have is the Desert Essence Natural Tea Tree Oil Facial Cleansing Pads in Original. I kind of got into makeup removing cloths, so I thought that these are going to be similar to a cloth, like in a circle pad format. But when I got them, I ordered them from Vitacost. They're more of a, anybody remember those Stridex or what are they called? Oxycutum commercials. I should have saved one to show you, but they're like the circle pads and they have like that waffle grid kind of texture on them, I guess, to kind of scrub. I feel like these would be good if you have super oily or like super acne prone skin. As we all know, this year I will be having a milestone birthday. I will be turning 30. So finally my skin has calmed down on the oil and acne front some, so I kind of feel like I have a little bit more combination skin now. So with that being said, long story short, I feel like these would be better in the summer months when you're more oil prone, sweating more, and in the heat humidity more. But I feel like right now in the dead of winter, like these were a little bit too harsh. And I feel like they're more for cleansing, like deep cleaning, than actual makeup removing. But anyway, they have a pretty good smell. You get 50 pads for a pretty good price. I don't have any real complaints with them. I think it was just kind of buyer error as far as really not knowing what I was getting into with these. But like I said, I used them up, so no harm done there. Next up, I have an Ion Repair Solutions Effective Care Shampoo. This I ordered from Sally Beauty Supply online, and I'm sure you can get it in the store. Actually, I was just kind of shopping around on Sally's. I was getting a few other little items, and I just happened to type in vegan in their search bar, and most of these Ion hair products were vegan, so that's pretty cool. I didn't have any real complaints. It's supposed to strengthen and moisturize weak, damaged hair. I don't dye my hair, obviously, but I guess, and I don't use heat tools on my hair as a rule. Usually, like if I was in a super big hurry and needed to blow dry my hair, I would, but as a rule I don't. But anyway, this is like an okay shampoo. Whatever shampoo I have in the shower is what me and my husband both end up using. So we use this up fairly quickly. It's a 12-ounce bottle, and I think for the price, I probably would not repurchase it because it wasn't just outstanding over the top. But I think most things marketed in that type of store are a little bit overpriced for what you get, just because they are from a specialized store. Next up, I have a Therapeutics green tea herbal lotion. This was actually a gift for us. I want to say like not this past Christmas, but like 2 Christmases ago. We used it up. It is very thick. I think they got this, whoever gave this to us got it at like a Ross or a TJ Maxx, like in their little what do you call it, cosmetics toiletry section. So it was pretty good. It was very thick lotion, so I only would use it on my hands or feet at night. It had a good smell. Like I said, it was a gift, so that was really cool. So that's that. I'm not just a totally big lotion person, just because I don't know, I just don't have that dry skin. I have dry skin on the back of my hands because of my job, but other than that, like even like for instance, I shaved my legs today, and like I didn't put lotion on my legs afterwards because I'm just not that big of a lotion person. I mean, I guess when I turn 80 or so, I'll probably just dry up and blow away in the wind like a tumbleweed, but until then, I'm fine without lotioning up. Next up, we have a L'Oreal product, and I know you're probably thinking L'Oreal's, you know, like a big mass marketed product, but they do have a line called the Evercare or Everstyle line, and all of it is vegan. This is the Energizing Dry Shampoo, Extend Style, Talc-free, all day refresh and matte texture, all hair types and colors. I'm getting into some dry shampoo again because I am growing out my hair from a very short cropped undercut, so I wouldn't necessarily use the dry shampoo on these shorter parts of hair, but I feel like if I get like a little oily in my longer part, that it was pretty good. Basically all you do is you separate it, spray it, and you really have to rub it in because it is pretty snow white, which doesn't really bother me. Just, you know, obviously you don't want to just coat yourself down on the front of your head with it, but it had a good smell. I feel like it worked for what it was. And it's pretty readily available as far as finding it in big box stores or, you know, grocery stores even. I've seen it. Next up, I have an e.l.f. product. You know I love my e.l.f. This is the e.l.f. lip exfoliator. You can see like a little of the cruddies left in there. This was like a sugar scrub. Tasted really good. Not that I was just sitting there eating the tube or anything, but it's like a gritty texture for when you get like that dryness on your lips that like you just can't get rid of. So I would exfoliate it on there and then wipe it back off with a washcloth. I feel like this smells really good, tastes really good. It's really cool, sturdy packaging. I just don't know if I would repurchase it again because I feel like it's probably something I could maybe even like make at the house with sugar or salt. Like if you just looked up like a little DIY recipe on the internet. So anyway, I mean, it's a cool little product, but I feel like it's something I could kind of mix up at the house. Like it's just the added extra kind of clogging up the counter space in the bathroom. So I don't know. I feel like I've had this for, I'd say well over a year for sure. So, I mean, it lasts a while and it's not very expensive as most e.l.f. products are. So I could go either way on the e.l.f. lip exfoliator. Next up, I have LA Colors Nail Polish Remover Pad in this flavor Melon. I love these things. I have them in pretty much every flavor that they come in. They're like a small pad. I had a review in one of my other videos about them. Basically, they're just a pad, and you, obviously I need to get on my own current nail situation. Don't judge me. But anyway, they smell really good. They don't have that harsh chemical smell. I thought that they weren't going to work because they don't seem very wet when you initially pull one out, but they do work really well. When I have this darker color on like today, like it will probably take, you know, a little bit more work to get it off, but I have no problem with these. Like I said, I've used them in every scent. I think I have a couple more left in the bathroom that I'm using right now, so I'll continue to use them for sure. I also have a Malibu Tan Hemp Golden Glow Skin Firming. This has some left in the bottom, but I'm just over it because this style of container, you just cannot get the last little bit out. I know you're thinking, Carmen, you're clear to pale. Why are you trying to tan yourself? I go through these phases where I'm like, no, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna really maintain this self-tanning, and I'm gonna just be as brown as Snooki. I'm gonna be brown as a biscuit. You just wait and see. But no, like I just, once again, with the moisturizing, like I'm just not that big into moisturizing my body in general. So I like get out the shower. I'm like, I'll just put my clothes on. I don't need extra steps in my life. So for now, I've given up on the tanning. This one was really good though. It says it was gonna just firm me up and bronze me up in 7 days. I actually called this company when I was in Walmart buying it, and I know it says that there's no animal testing on the back, so I talked to, they put me over to the chemist, which I'm sure he sounded just totally excited to even be getting a phone call by an actual human being in general. He was like, oh, hello. And so I talked to him for a little bit. He said that he didn't feel like it contained any animal products except for perhaps the CoQ10 may be derived from some animal fats. So it wasn't 100%, you know, at least they didn't bronze up any little animals along the way. But I don't know, like I said, self-tanning just like an added step in my life that I could probably just delete. I mean, who am I kidding? You know, my eyelashes are clear, I'm pale, this is how it's gonna be, especially when it's, you know, 2 degrees outside. You know, I'm not going to walk around looking like Malibu Barbie anytime soon. Okay, just a few more things. This is the Kiss My Face Moisture Shave in Peaceful Patchouli. Now this, I used up a unscented version of this Kiss My Face shave lotion before. Shave gel, whatever you want to call it. I liked it. The unscented, I had no problems with. It lasted forever. Really rich lather. Okay, so this Peaceful Patchouli, when I first started using it, you know, you unscrew it and do it, I thought, well, I kept sniffing it, and I was like, well, they definitely have packaged this in the wrong bottle because I could not smell like any scent whatsoever. You know, it just had like that generic unscented, like semi Elmer's glue kind of smell. And I was like, crap, like why did I get this, you know? So the further I got down in the bottle, finally I started smelling the patchouli. So I don't know if like all the fragrance settled like in the bottom of I don't know. Anyway, I couldn't smell it initially and I was kind of ticked off. But anyway, so finally got to where I had the fragrance that I intentionally was trying to buy. Then I started using it, and this is going to be a little TMI. I started using it to shave my armpits, you know, because I keep it classy. And it started, I don't know if it's this or this patchouli in combination with like the vegan deodorant that I use, the Desert Essence. I don't know. It's just something happened and I had like armpit Armageddon because it was just like not ingrown hairs or anything like that. It was like welted up skin, like super itchy and dry and like raised. I was putting like cortisone cream and things from work on it because like I just could not deal, and I was like, maybe it's the deodorant, I don't know. Anyway, so I quit using this for armpit purposes, went strictly to legs, and got a different deodorant. So maybe it was a combination of things. Maybe in my olden days, my armpits have just gotten a little oversensitive to life, but maybe I have a patchouli allergy. I don't know. I've never used anything patchouli before. Serves me right for trying to smell like a dirty hippie. So, long story short, I do not think I'll be buying this particular fragrance again due to the fragrancing issue, Armageddon, and yeah, I don't know. It's not, sorry. Otherwise, kiss my face, no problems with. Sorry, didn't mean to go on a total rant, but it was bad. Like, I was showing like my fellow nurse coworkers, like, what is this? What should I do? They're like, you gotta put this kind of salve on it. You gotta put that on it. I mean, it was, and like nothing would soothe it. Like at one point, this is when I worked 3 to 11, I was like, are all the office people gone? I was like down to like a tank top walking around the nursing home like, oh, it burns. It burns. And I can't take Benadryl because then I just zonk out under the desk somewhere and I'm totally useless. So anyway, finally got that under control. I know you were all worried about me armpits. And last but not least, this is currently in the shower right now, but it's a bar soap, so I can't really show you an empty bar soap because it disappears. This is the Renew Mirar Natural Triple Meal Soap in Cranberry Mangosteen. It has organic shea butter. It's vegetable based, no BHT, parabens, or phthalates. I think I said that right. This is something I picked up at Kroger, which is a grocery store here in the Southeast region. It was created by French perfumers, it says. This product is not tested on animals. This was made by the Kroger company, so distributed by the Kroger company, made in France, and it was like a clearance item. So I'm like, well, soap keeps. So it's this really pretty pink bar soap. Smells good. And they have it actually like shrink wrapped to hold in the perfume of it on. I haven't tried it yet. I think Tommy used it this morning in the shower. I didn't hear any complaints or praises one way or the other, so I'll have to get back to you on that. But anyway, that's my empties for like December/early January. Be sure and check out my next video coming up because I've got some exciting things to talk about that I'm planning on doing in 2014. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. If you have any product suggestions or interesting patchouli armpit stories, let me know. I'd love to hear about them. Take a minute to subscribe if you want to keep seeing videos like this and new things coming up. And thank you all for watching. Bye.